Hi, I'm Renee Zamora, President and Founder at Sales Manager Now. And in today's Sales Leadership Quick Tip video, we're going to talk about creating team guidelines so you can reduce the amount of frustration, uncertainty, and sales team conflict that you tend to need to manage. And so when salespeople know the rules that are agreed on and documented by everyone, you will reduce sales team conflict and the amount of time you have to be a referee within your team. So that's not where you want to spend your time. An easy way to think about how guidelines can be valuable is just a simple four-way stop on a road. So if we all know the agreed upon rules are first arrival to the stop, first go. First come, first go. Or if it's a tie, the person to the right goes. And so those particular rules, minimize frustration, uncertainty, who should go, and also reduce or minimize the amount of collisions that happen. If you think of that collision being sales team conflict, that's what we're trying to minimize. Now, let's be honest. There's always someone at a four-way stop that's more aggressive, that kind of want to pushes the envelope on the rules, doesn't like them, or be more passive. The people that tell you to go when it's really their turn, and that creates uncertainty. So you're still going to have that on the sales team, but you're going to have some guidelines that you're going to be able to direct people to, so you don't have to come in, blow the whistle, direct traffic anymore. You go stay where you're at. All right. So why doesn't it happen more often? I wanted to talk about this a little bit. What I've seen is there isn't a lot of guidelines created at companies, and the reasons I see are, one, it takes a lot of time to do it. You need to have usually multiple meetings, get feedback from people, get buy-in from people, because you want these rules and guidelines agreed to so they're not challenged. So people just follow them, and new hires can just jump right in. The other reason is we tend to verbalize these guidelines if they're not documented frequently, or send many emails, many versions of emails of these guidelines, scrolling down, finding our own emails, sending it again. And when there's too many versions, either that they've heard or they've read, then people have their own interpretations, and the problem actually gets worse. And so, we think we're doing it, but we're actually making the problem worse. So take the time. You want to put in the time. So let me give you an idea on what typical guidelines you might want to cover. And you're going to have different ones at your company. Territories, lead distribution. If companies are mergers of two companies that are managed by two reps, if there's a merger or an acquisition with those two companies, how's that going to be managed? Which products can be sold by different reps, if that is applicable at your company? Pricing decisions, boundaries around pricing, and so on. There's just going to be many things that you can create guidelines on, and it's really a dynamic document. So once you take the time to create this document and document it, or put it in writing, then my suggestion is to put it on a shared drive, Google Docs, Office 365, Zoho Docs, whatever your company uses, and you're the only one manager that can edit it. Everyone else views it. And these documents usually have versions in case you want to review back and see if you changed anything. So really, that's it. If you want to reduce conflict, sales team conflict, frustration, uncertainty, and you want to hang up your referee's whistle and jersey so you can think a little bit more strategically instead of reactively, then go ahead and create your sales team guidelines. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, and also check out our website, salesmanagernow.com. You will find out how we lead sales teams for small business teams, and we also coach owners and managers on being better managers, or you can order our book, Part-Time Sales Management, and do it yourself. Till next time, I'm Renee. See ya.